Hi everybody, Mr. U here on my bed with a do-it-yourself guide to bedroom drum sets. Now, here's what you'll need. And as I'm getting this out, we can talk about the voices of a drum set that we're going to be imitating. Okay, so what we're going to start with is drumsticks, or in this case, pencils. I really like the erasers for their rebound, good bounce. Okay, we're going to start with our kick sound. That's going to be our roll of duct tape. Everyone's got one of those laying around. And next, our snare sound. Now, we can use a jar with or without a lid, and then we need something to keep our rhythm counted on. So we'll use these keys as our cymbals or hi-hats. And socks, I'll show you what we're gonna do with those later. Anyone ever tell you to put a sock in it? Okay, so pins can be an excellent substitute, but we're gonna use notebooks. I'm gonna show you how to use that for stability. All right, so get a place where your cover is available. We're going to take our notebook and grab a pillow. So you put down the pillow. We're going to take our notebook and put it in between the pillow and your blanket. That's going to create a nice stable surface for us to build this drum set on. Plus, it has good sound on its own too. Another voice to add in. Okay, so let's start with our keys or our hi-hat, ride cymbal. Get warmed up on this stuff. All right. See if you like the placement. I think I'm going to keep that one there. Next up, yeah, my snare sounds. Okay, let's find a good stable place for that. Okay, check to make sure it's at a good height for you too. You can always make these adjustments. But here we go, letting down my kick. Okay, we can get a groove going, but let's put a sock in it, or rather put these in a sock. Here's a little trick. I like to put my hands in first and then grab the keys and slide them in. Okay, now that's gonna change the sound. Dampening is a part of drumming. Okay, we always want to manipulate the tones of our drums so they're not too boingy. Here's a good example of that. As I pull this sock tight over the lid, I can actually keep the bottom clear. It stays upright a little bit easier that way. But can you hear that? It slightly changes the tone. All right, next. Take the duct tape, put it inside of your sock. I like to take whatever extra I have and just pull it around and tuck it on the inside, and it still stands. All right, here we go. Our dampened bedroom drum set. Yeah, we can have fun with this. Don't forget too, you can substitute any of these voices that you'd like. Maybe you got an extra jar laying around. Take advantage of any mistakes. Oh. There we go. Maybe I like the side sounds better. Ooh, here we go. Now I can actually play beats I would play on a drum set. So that's what we're going to be taking a look at next. Let's count out an easy rhythm on a drum set so that we can play it on our bedroom set. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. Back on our drum set, make any adjustments that you have to. Like I changed out some of my materials, but I still got all of my voices and everything's within reach. Hi-hat, kick, snare. We're gonna be counting this out in eighth notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and on my hi-hat. Kick and snare and kick and snare and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. Second rhythm. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1. A little perspective for your practice on this Technique Tuesday. Take advantage of your mistakes. Listen closely and you'll hear the variation in both your tone and rhythms. You can imitate both of those things and have new techniques. Okay, so go and vary your practice, both on what you know. You can shift around the rhythms like those double kicks or double snares, anything like that. But you can also listen closely to your mistakes. Try to repeat those. There's 2 new techniques that you've got for your own drumming, and a drum set for your bed that no one can complain about. So